So what are you hearing about the outlook for business and investment in the year ahead?
So there's mixed views, to be very honest. But the fact that this is the largest annual meeting ever tells you that at a time of uncertainty, a lot of people are coming here for answers. And they trust this platform, the World Economic Forum, to find some of these answers. But I believe the closer we are to some challenges, doesn't always mean that that's the room to make reform because it is necessary. It actually creates room for us to make reform because it's also more possible. So I'm optimistic, and I feel we will face some challenges, but ultimately overall outlook will be positive. The slowdown wasn't what we expected last year. Yes, there are some numbers that we didn't achieve, but China posted 5.2%, which is higher than the plan. And in the kingdom as well, our non-oil economy has been growing very steady, 20% since 2016. And that's faster than the EU and the US, which was 10 and 14%. If you look at our numbers from 2022, where we posted 8.7% growth total, we had 5.9% for non-oil activities. That's what we really care about. That's our non-oil economy. Since then, quarter after quarter, we've been seeing more activities contributing to this non-oil economy. The momentum is robust, it's steady, and it's moving upwards, and that's what we expect also for the years ahead. Specifically in 2024, 4.4% for total GDP and 4.55% for non-oil.
Okay, so the economy seems to be moving in the right direction, but with regards to the conversations that I've been having this week with business leaders and people within government, clearly there's no shortage of risks on the horizon, whether that's the trajectory of interest rates in the United States, whether it's the outlook for oil, or even these new geopolitical tensions that we see unfolding right in our own backyard in the Middle East. So as it stands today, what would you say is the number one risk to the outlook for the year ahead?
So we need, times of uncertainty means we need to continue to our dialogue and continue to collaborate. I worry where the fragmentation could be increasing, that we forget about working together and trying to find solutions together. It doesn't mean we have to restore things to the way we were. It could mean reshaping what it's heading to, and that's the definition of resilience. So I believe in continuous global dialogue for all topics, whether economic challenges or geopolitical, but I also believe in continuously thinking about long-term and building internal capabilities. That's a no regret.
When you look at some of the domestic changes that we've seen in Saudi Arabia, there has been a huge range of reforms taking place that are really working to accelerate the non-oil side of the economy. New legal frameworks, financial market reforms, new foreign investment, a regional headquarters program as well that you and I have spoken about, more women in the workforce, giga projects, the PIF is the sovereign wealth fund that the world is watching as well. So when you look ahead for the rest of the year, what is the policy priority that you need to put in place in order to really accelerate this transformation that we've been seeing in Saudi Arabia over the last few years? What's the number one goal?
Continue delivering, continue building our institutional capabilities. More specifically, we want to see more growth in the sectors that will contribute to our exported services and products. And we want these to be competitive. So on the services side, which, in 2023, in the first half of 2023, our exported services, mainly tourism, grew at 130% year over year. That's a huge shift. 3 years ago, that didn't exist. 4 years ago, it didn't exist. And we want that user experience to be one of a kind and very competitive. Same time on the product side, industry and advanced manufacturing, everything from the EV manufacturing facilities we're starting, shipbuilding, even esports. We want the products that we export to be very competitive so that they can have a fair chance, but also a very good chance in the external markets.
How do you think brand Saudi Arabia is being viewed on the ground here in Europe and elsewhere around the world?
Well, we focus on delivering our, transformation. It's all about delivery. But I believe that people are recognizing that this vision is serious. It's about real economic and social change. It's about playing a bigger role on the global stage and leading and co-leading towards solving problems. But it's also about continuously thinking long-term and continuously being bold.